Hello, hello. Ooh, I just remembered as soon as I hit live, like, did I turn on my mic? Let me see. Can I do that now? Oh boy. Hi, everybody. Welcome to my channel. I don't even know if I can change this at this point. I think I did. I think we're good. You let me know. Hi, welcome. My name is Margaret. This is my channel, Texas Gal Treasures. And today I have 40 items that have sold on eBay and Etsy that I'm going to share with you that sold for $20 or more. I had more than these items sell, but I thought if you guys are out looking at garage sales or thrift stores, I don't know that anybody's garage selling right now. It's cold here in Colorado, and from what I've seen, it's freaking cold everywhere. So I don't know about that, but thrifting, estate sales, you might be checking that out. So these are some things that have sold for me lately. And if you're new here, welcome. I have been doing this for 10 plus years, selling online and making YouTube videos because I'm a dork and need to tell somebody all about all the stuff I'm buying and selling. So I sell all kinds of things, and that's what you're going to see today. All right, a little bit of everything. So I am live. So if you're here live, say hey, hi too. Let me know if you can hear me okay in the chat, and we'll get started. Also, if you have questions as we go, then leave those as well in the comments section. How do I want to do this? How about this? And yes, hello, Karen. Thank you for, I forget I'm on this, so I can say hi. Things are selling and I'm doing well. I am going to be trying to get more videos out, but live. If you don't know, like I'm a homeschool mom. We moved here to Colorado maybe a year and a half ago, but moved into our house like a year ago, and life, right? So yeah, fun times, just life. So I'm glad to see everybody here, and so I'll say hello. And if you're watching later and you're like, talking to people, well, that's what I'm here for. So hi, Tina, good to see you too. And if you're like, I want to be here live, then hit the subscribe button and the bell so you're notified. I wish I could tell you when, but there's no telling. I have to strike while the iron's hot. All right, first up, let's start here. This is a love sack. Get your minds out of the gutter. It's one of those like furniture places where they have like modular furniture couches and stuff. And this is like hi Thelma. You're looking fab too. I saw you on somebody's, you were getting interviewed by somebody the other day. So, and thanks for the shout out. Somebody reached out to me and was like, Thelma shouted you out on this guy's show. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's so sweet. I have to go check it out. Thank you for that. All right. Sorry, y'all. ADHD strikes again. And here we go. So this is from Lovesack, and it's like these couches and things. And then this is a doodad that you would put over the arm of it so that you could put your drink on it, right? That's what that is. And this sold, I feel like I took an offer on this. So this one sold, I think, for around $21 because another one sold as well that I bought. And Amanda says, I do the same, but I have permission to go through 3 thrift store dumpsters. My greatest find. Oh my gosh, Tiffany & Co. bracelet. I haven't been dumpster diving in forever. All right, so that's, and the reason I share this is so you guys will like expand your horizons and pick up things that maybe you wouldn't normally pick up. But yeah, so who knows? Now you're going to see a few of these. These are from IKEA, but IKEA did a collab with Lego. And so I thought, you know what? That's unusual. So I picked up some of these. And my philosophy with Lego stuff is a lot of times I will hold Lego like stock, because when Lego goes when it becomes discontinued, the prices just started skyrocketing. I don't do that with a ton of things, but I do that with Lego. So this is something that sold for $44.99. And I think I bought it new at Lego, I want to say maybe $15, $20. Then this is a little Berry Goldwater brooch that sold for $24.99. So a political pin. And I probably got that at a garage sale ages ago. Normally I have it where it's screenshot, so I can't show you exactly the price. Normally I'll put on there what price I bought it for. This I almost kept. Oh my goodness. But I'm glad I didn't. So this is a Pottery Barn pillow. And this sold after Christmas because I had it up in my workroom just because I love it. So there was this one, then I have a candy cane one, and I have some other Pottery Barn pillows that I got from this guy at a garage sale. And gosh, I wish I bought them all. He had other Pottery Barn pillows, but I have some like blue and white striped ones, but some I was just like, man, they're okay. But the Christmassy ones I for sure bought. And I think he asked $4 or $5. I know I didn't pay that much because I'm thinking, how much did I pay for all of those pillows? Maybe $20 for 6 or 7 pillows. But I knew Pottery Barn was a really great brand to buy for many things. And so this was a really cool Santa hat pillow, and it was like weighted on the bottom. So definitely $144.99, you guys. And because I didn't see any of them up like it, there was still the listing up on Pottery Barn, but it said, out of stock or discontinued, what have you. There were no more up. And I was like, oh, maybe I should have asked for more because it did sell like within 2 days. Oh, well, but still a great profit, right? Let's see. Amanda, yes, thanks for asking that. I do sell on Etsy. I get this question a lot because some people still think like Etsy, it has to be vintage, or it has to be, a lot of people still think that on Etsy, it has to be handmade, which is not true. So on Etsy, you can sell things that are vintage, which is like 2003 or something now is considered vintage. You guys, that's not okay. It's not okay. But you can sell vintage items, you can sell handmade items, supplies, which covers a lot of ground. And I sell print on demand stuff on Etsy as well. Definitely. Thank you. Hello, Richard. And what was the retail price? I don't know the retail price on this pillow, but Pottery Barn can be really pricey. It didn't say on the website, the Pottery Barn website, because it just said like out of stock, where the price would normally have been. But 144, take it. All right, then this is a Le Creuset planter pot that I sold for $79.99, and I got this at the Goodwill. I think it was like $4, something ridiculous cheap, and it was all taped up, so I had to get my hair dryer out to like blow, to get the sticky off. But it's a little planter, and it's in the shape of a flower. And I think the reason I was able to get so much for this is because there were no other green ones. There were other ones up that were the same shape, but they were like blue or red, like the classic Le Creuset red. And they were selling for maybe $50. Yeah. And this is interesting too about Le Creuset is most of the time it's like pots, like for cooking stuff. Right. And so that I'd never seen Le Creuset planters or things that weren't kitchenware. So I was like, ooh, I guess you could count it as kitchenware if you grow little herbs in it or something. But so from $4 or $5, I think it was like $3.99 or something from Goodwill that I got this for $79.99. So keep an eye out for that Le Creuset. If you're looking for Le Creuset, one way is a lot of times it'll have that ombre look. You see how the it's kind of goes from lighter to darker. And yeah, and then a lot of times it'll be that like orangey, like red color as well. So keep an eye out for that Le Creuset. Then this, oh my gosh, you guys, I'm just going to say, we enjoy Loot Crate. We enjoy these like mystery boxes of things and so Loot Crate will do, we've done the Harry Potter ones. I did the Firefly ones, which I ended up selling some of the stuff out of it. And so we all in my house, we like the show Fallout. My kids like playing the game Fallout. And so they had a Fallout crate, and we've gotten 2 or 3 of them so far, and they have been awful, horrible. But I mean, pretty much everything my kids are like, just put it up on eBay, Mom. We're not going to use this. I think because some of it's from Fallout 76 and they like the other Fallout 44. What is it? I don't know. Anyway, so this is from one of those Fallout crates that we got. And this is a Responders t-shirt, what have you. So, I mean, I'm making the money back. I think the Fallout crates were 35 or 39. So, it's going towards paying for that. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Good vibes. So yeah. glad that I made some money back on that. And then this I also got. I got this because I thought I would keep it because it was super cute. I don't know how to make the frame thing go away on this. I used to, but now I don't. I don't know. Anyway, it's bothering me that I can see the top part up here. I don't know why. Anyway, I got this for myself because sometimes I'll thrift things and think I'm going to keep this. I'm bad about this with candlesticks, but at least I know when I buy stuff for myself. Look, speaking of the devil here, like I bought this little brass candle. Have I put a candle in it? I have not, but there it is, you know. So there's probably more around here too. I'm really bad about buying stuff for myself. It's not bad, but, and then thinking it's like catch and release, right? Like it's a fish, catch and release. So maybe I'll sell it sometime. This too, like I got a bunch of these. I don't know why. So they're like the little things for toast, right? I think somebody must have been having a party. There's another one over there. I think I have 4 or 5 of them. And I was like, I can use it for something. They're super cute. It just sits right here now. So I can look at it and think, what am I going to use that for? Until I eventually sell it. So same thing with this. Oh, now I'm blurry, but that's okay. We'll make this big. So this is one of these little planters and it's like flat on the sides. And I probably got this for a couple bucks at a garage sale. Because I was going to keep it, I didn't really keep track of that. And it sold for $40.99. So if you see this Gottinger name right there, they do a lot of silver plate, and sometimes the things they sell can go for a good profit. Yeah, let's see. Deborah says, thought this was a video to catch up on, but yay, I'm live. Hey, Deborah, how are you? Did you just buy something from me? I feel like you did. The little thing. I haven't mailed it out yet. Anyway, so this one I was like, y'all, this I got just for funsies because it's one of these like luggage scales. And honestly, I got it as a joke because my mom's bags are always 1,000,000 pounds. It's still blurry. Hang on. My mom comes and she brings these bags and they weigh too much. And I'm always worried when we get to the airport that they're going to be like way overweight. And so I got this as a joke. And then I was like, what am I doing? I'm going to harass my mom, hassle her for her heavy bags that I have to roll around. Anyway, so I was like, I'm just going to sell it. And guess what? They sell for $20. It's one of these, like you hang your bag on it. And so you can find out before you go to check your bags in, how much your bag is. And if it's over, no. Anyway, $20, right? And I didn't end up bothering my mom with it, right? Isn't that cool? So I didn't mess with her, but I could have. I'll let my dad do that. All right. So here's another one of those Lego IKEA boxes. This one sold for $35. They were all like different sizes. I think I maybe have one more in there. Here's another one of these love sacks. And this one I took an offer of $20 on. And I know I had it listed for quite a bit more than that, but I was like, whatever. Honestly, this is my strategy. Whatever. It's a profit. Okay. And now some things I'm like, no, I won't take that low. Like Lego stuff, certain things I'm like, But this is like a bulky thing and it's sitting in my workroom and I put a high price. I made a profit. I probably still made, let's see, for the both of them, I think I spent, oh gosh, what did I get them both for? I would say I'm still, with it selling for $20, I probably still made a $12 to $15 profit, which I'm pretty okay with. So, oh my gosh, hi March. Did I win the Toastmaster Challenge? Did I tell you all about that? Yes, I did. So I have to go on to the next round in April. So if you're wondering what she's talking about, I'm in Toastmasters and I did it so I'd be better at talking to people like in real life. Because if you meet me like this, I'm on the camera and everything's fine. But in real life, I'm like, I am Margaret. Hello, you are human too. And I never know how to talk to people. So I joined Toastmasters for that. And our club was, it was a virtual speech contest, which is why I think I did so well. It wasn't an in-person one. So I did my speech for the virtual speech contest. Well, the only reason I was picked, I think, there were other people in my club that were going to we were going to have a mini contest for their club. And then we were going to pick one and send to the Toastmasters, what have you, to the contest. And then everybody else that was going to do it were like, oh, I can't do it that day. Oh, I can't. And I was like, and suddenly I was like the only one left. It was sort of like everybody backed up and was like, not it. And I was like left standing out in the front, like, oh. So I did it, and it was virtual. So I was like here in my room, like where I'm talking to you. So it was really comfortable. And so I did advance to the next level for, I don't know, district area. I don't know how it breaks down, but the next step. And then my club was like, I hadn't done it live for them. So like, oh, you got to come do it live. Y'all, I floundered so bad. And I was like, I couldn't remember the words and I was freezing, and it's just different when there's eyeballs looking at you. So yeah, long answer to a short question. Yes, I did. And so I still have to do it again in April, but that's fine because it's virtual. So it's like, I'll be on the computer and I'm good with that. All right. Another one of these Lego sets sold $45. And then this Lego set sold as well. This one sold for $40 again. And I just got a bunch of Lego at the thrift store, which, I almost never find. So I was so excited about this. So somebody had donated a bunch of Lego to the thrift store, and it was actually very reasonably priced. And yeah, some of the boxes are squished, but they're all still like complete. And one of them, the boxes was open, but I think they were all like $3 or $4 a piece, which is amazing. And yes, I bought them to sell. And I know there are people that are like, oh my gosh, somebody could have gotten that and given it to their child and whatever. Lego, who's looking for this? Cyber mech, blah, 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 right? Anyway, so $40. So I probably made at least a $30 profit on that one. Isn't it so fun? You taught middle schoolers spontaneous speech class a few years ago. Yeah. And my son, he's now taking a public speaking class as well, but he's come a few times. I'm so proud of him because he'll get up, and it's different when you got a bunch of people staring at you, right? And that's my favorite part, because during our Toastmasters meeting, there's a part of it that's called table topics, where you're given an impromptu topic, like, and you have to speak for 1 to 3 minutes on whatever topic they give. Tomorrow, at tomorrow's meeting, I'm the grammarian. So I'm very excited about this because I like to put a little bit of flair. So I get to pick the word, and I get to pick like why I picked the word. Did I put this on there twice? Yes, I did. So there's that one. All right, this one, you guys. I did take an offer of $150 on this. This is amazing. I got this at a garage sale. I feel like it was half price day. So the tag was still on it. I put it in a video recently, and it was $5 was on the tag, but I think I paid less than that at the garage sale or the estate sale for it. It's this little, like this size. If you can see my hand, it's like, it was like this big, turquoise, mother of pearl, and silver eagle. And I only had it listed for a week maybe, and tops paid $5, but I think I paid less. And so it sold for $149.99. Isn't that amazing? So cool. I'm still blown away by that sale. Like, whoa. So don't overlook those little trinkets. This was pretty freaking cool. All right. And then this one too was a pretty surprising sale, I thought, as well. I don't know why, but I got this for my son, who loves the beach and loves, we used to go to Galveston, and my kids would like get in the surf and like pick up hermit crabs and blah, blah, blah. And then my son didn't want it. So I was like, oh, okay. Well, I thought you'd think it was cool, but that's fine. I'll sell it. And so it sold for $30. And again, probably paid $2 or $3 for it. Yeah. So all kinds of weird stuff. And the brand, there was a brand on the bottom. It was called Educational Nature. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe that was the brand, Educational Nature. And the brand had lots of different, like this kind of, it's like it says glass, but it was like in stuff. It wasn't water, if that makes sense. There's a word, resin, maybe not. Okay, so another one of these Lego boxes sold for $45. And then, this is one from the Firefly crates that I was telling you about. So it was a big nerd for Firefly, Serenity. And when I was getting the crates, I was getting like 2 or 3 of them, because there were ones that I wanted. There were things in it that I wanted. My brother really likes the show. And then I was like, oh, there's going to be people that want to buy this stuff. So this is Wash, and he's doing his dinosaur thing in the, from the show. And then this is Monopoly Sopranos. And this is something, if you see special Monopoly games, or what did I just get the other day? Oh, Operation. I got a Simpsons Operation, and I feel like I've sold a SpongeBob Operation as well. So when you see these like big name games, then that are specialty ones, they can sell. So Monopoly, I think I got this for probably $6 or $7 at the thrift store, and sold for $40. And then this is just a little cobalt blue glass ring holder. And this was at a garage sale that the person had a bunch of cobalt stuff. So you'll see another piece in a little bit that I got at the same garage sale. And I think for all the little cobalt blue pieces that I got there were little like Vaseline, not Vaseline, but the old Vicks vapor rub jars. Remember how they used to be in the little jars, like before plastic, I guess? And they, so they were cobalt blue, and there was this, and I think maybe spent $5 or $6 on all of it. So this sold for $20. And then this I got at a garage sale this past summer. A lady had a lot of really cool vintage toys, and this was a little Tonka camper, and it sold for $80. I did pay up for this and some of her other vintage stuff. I think I paid $15 for this, but I was like, it's really cool. I think somebody's going to like it. And so even spending $15, what would that make the profit there? 40 or 50, 50. I'm going, I think it's probably more than that, but maybe $50 profit. That's still really good. So sometimes you pay up. And for me, 15 is paying up on stuff because I like to get stuff for cheaps. All right. This is also from the Firefly Loot Crate. And this is Zoe. And then I have been selling, tell me if you guys have been selling a lot lately of these. I've been selling a lot of teacups lately. Teacups and saucers and stuff. Maybe it's just the new, I am so glad, let me just say that this minimalist phase is going away and the maximalists are coming back. And the people that like to have all the trinkets and cutesy stuff around and decorate, because for a while there it's been like super minimalist as far as house decor and jewelry. And I'm like bringing it back. So it feels like we're shifting back to people liking vintage stuff and jewelry. So I'm so happy about that. So happy. Anyway, this is a vintage Burton & Burton Toile cup, teacup, and it sold for $20. And this one is on an Etsy sale. This is another one that sold. I got this at a garage sale. I think I did pay $12 to $15. I remember it was an odd amount. And I got this initially, well, I knew I wanted to sell it, but I was like, my brother and I had this growing up. And so I was like so excited when I found it. Sold for $145. This is one of those that I'm like, I don't like shipping big stuff, so I'm going to whine about it a little bit. But for $145, I won't complain too much. But as I was leaving the garage sale with it, a lady had parked and was pulling up, and she was like, I wanted to buy that. I'm like, well, you just got here. What? So yeah, $145. And it was mine. All right, weird stuff, y'all. So this was a little glass anteater, and I feel like I only had this listed for maybe a week. It sold really quickly. So when I say like people have their thing that they collect, like especially when you find weird animals and things you don't see a lot, like anteaters, I think capybaras are getting real popular right now too. So, but you don't see a whole lot of anteater anything. And so, there's somebody out there that's like, anteaters are my favorite. And then they find this and then they want to pay $20 for it. I think I got it for $1 at a garage sale, maybe less, right? I do miss garage selling in Texas because it was almost year round. There were maybe a couple months, January, February, maybe there were no garage sales, but here it's you got to wait for the right season, which is hard. But luckily the thrift stores around me are pretty good. So I can't complain too much. And then this is from that lot. That's the gift that keeps on giving. We had gotten, this is back when I was in Texas, and Juan and I, when we were doing stuff together, we got this lot of, it was like Mad magazines and National Lampoons, and a whole bunch of horror magazines and like tons and tons of like amazing stuff for $60. And so this lot has been giving and giving and giving. It's made its money way over. So I'm very, oh, octopuses are hot these days too. Oh, that's great. I have a really cool octopus lamp, but it's not for sale. So this one sold for $27.24 because I probably either had it on sale or I took an offer. And then Ski Colorado, I have sold a couple mugs, so that's been great too. This vintage Ski Colorado sold for $24.49. I think this is one of those where no, because I don't have a sale going on. How did that happen on Etsy? That's curious. Maybe it is on sale. I don't know. I'll have to go look. Yeah, so that one I maybe got for $1 at a garage sale, probably less. Here's another one, Lefton Teacup and Saucer. So if you've got your teacups and saucers that need to get listed, pop them up. So that one sold for $20. And then I got these at a garage sale this past summer as well, and paid like $1.50 for the 3 of them. And honestly, because my mom collects Alice stuff, and I thought I would give them to her, and then I decided to sell them because she's like, I have too much Alice stuff. I have so much stuff. So $20 on the Alice little, and they were like empty tea tins, basically is what they were. And then Garfield. Garfield's a winner. And this is just a little Garfield figurine that I got for like $0.25, and he sold for $20. So Garfield, if you see some of these classic characters like that, like pick them up. I feel like I had sold something else recently or today. Maybe it went, it's something with hearts on it. So maybe that's like the Valentine stuff coming up. And this is from that lot of buttons that I got a zillion years ago. And I remember when I bought them because I was like, it was a big tub like of buttons, like full, and I got it for like $25, and I was like, oh, I can't believe I just did that. Did I just blow $25? I can't believe. And I was like, no, I've made money on this lot of buttons over and over and over. Would you recommend selling print-on-demand greeting cards? Yeah, why not? I say go for it. I sell lots of stuff. Actually, I have an idea for another Etsy shop. So I have like 4 Etsy shops with lots of different things. I have like print-on-demand stuff. What else? Print-on-demand. I have digital downloads like for like school stuff, homeschool stuff. What else? I don't even know. So I have like 2 or 3 print-on-demand stuff. Because one of them I make like public where I do like when I do videos like this. And one of them is like, no, I don't want everybody seeing what I'm selling. Yeah. Anyway. Yep, fun times. And then my regular one that and then I've had this forever. This is a necklace that sold for $60.99. It was actually given to me, so I paid nothing for it. And then this is another one of the cobalt blue pieces. I put that it was a paperweight. It wasn't crazy heavy, but you could tell it was like blown glass. Maybe it was somebody's project piece. I don't know, but it was really pretty. And it was $20. That's what I sold it for. And then this was also in that big lot that I said we got for $60. And it sold for $37.24. Playboy cartoon album. And then this I've had listed forever and ever. And so it is a open work rose brooch. I need to start getting I have so much jewelry to list. And guess what? I bought some more. But you know what's good news, my jewelry friends? My Goodwill has brought jewelry back. I am so excited about this. Yeah, they have like big bags of jewelry that are like $100, which I'm like, no. But then the things that they think are like junk, they've put in like the grab bags and have hanging. And sometimes those are like $15 to $20. And I have one somewhere I was going to unbox. So I'm so excited that I'm like, oh, jewelry is coming back. Maybe they were just getting too much at the Goodwill, like for the boxes or something. I don't know. So I'm very excited about this. So I'm on the hunt now for the jewelry when I go there. Yeah. And okay, another necklace sold. This is a Park Lane necklace. It sold for $28. And then these I haven't had listed very long either. They're little votive tea light holders. And these I actually got in a grab bag as well at the Goodwill. There were green ones. And then there was like another, like a lighter blue, turquoisey blue. And so these sold for $19.99. And I think, I'm trying to remember if all of the colors were in one bag or if they were each in their own bag. I can't remember, but I think I spent about $4 or $5 on these. But they're Crate & Barrel, which is a great brand to do that with. Yeah, I know so many of them don't. Maybe they're going to bring it back. Maybe the Goodwill, like the Blue Box place or the online one, maybe they're getting too full of stuff. I don't know. There's hope for us. All right, here's another one. This is another teacup and saucer that sold, and this is a Lomonosov. Yeah, Lomonosov. I'm sure I'm saying that incorrectly, but it's beautiful and it's blue. So maybe, yeah, like I said, I'm so glad the minimalist style is like heading out the door and we're bringing it back. So this one sold for $30. And then this is not very big. It was a little buffalo metal, and I got this at I believe at a garage sale. Pewter bison sculpture. And I had to do, no, I could read that. But there was another one that I got that I was like trying to Google search the name on it. And I think I ended up, it was a glass piece. That's what it was. Putting it into a vintage glass group. But I bought this for $5 and it sold for $75. So I'm trying to do the math in my head. At least probably at least $60 profit. All right. And then this I bought pretty recently. There's this one, got it at a garage sale, and a couple blue ones. And I mean, I'm not trying to be mean, but one of the blue ones, somebody sent me a message and was like, oh my gosh, I have another blue one just like this. And I would love to get this one. So my blue one would have a little friend. And can you please sell it to me for $5? Because I bought the other one for like $5 when I bought it. I'm like, no. I was like, I'll sell it to you for this much. Because I'm like, this is how I support my family. This is what we do. So I'm sorry that, not to be mean, but no. And then this is a Nintendo. And I remember when the thrift store had all of these, somebody must have just donated a ton of like video game plush. And a lot of them were Mario Brothers, and Nintendo plush. And so I was like, oh my gosh, and they were like $3 or $4 or $5 a piece, some of them $6. But I was like, I'm buying them all. I'm going to bite the bullet and get them. So I ended up spending a lot of money at the thrift store that day, but they've been selling really well. So this one sold for $40.24. I need to go see if I have a sale going on in my Etsy shop that I don't know about, because I'm like, this is a weird price. There must be a sale. I must have a sale going on. Oh, is that it? Is that 40? Okay. So I never saw back if Deborah said she bought the thing. I don't see, but I feel like she did. No. Okay. Anyway, you guys, right? People never cease to amaze me. I don't get upset, but I'm just like, no. I mean, I guess it doesn't hurt to ask. I ask for low prices all the time. I honestly, one of my kids like comes with me to garage sales and estate sales, and I am almost embarrassed at the haggling that goes on. And I'm just like, I'm so proud, but also like, wow, ballsy, So yeah, I hope you guys found this video helpful. I know there was a little chit chat, but why fight it? This is just who I am. And yeah, so those are some 40 items that sold for $20 or more over the last maybe 3 or 4 weeks. And I hope you found something that you could use going forward. And I'm very excited because I also just got 3 ThredUp boxes in the mail. I never, ever, ever get on there where the jewelry ones are up. And I actually got 2 of the jewelry, not the DIY ones, which are my favorite, but the mixed jewelry. So we'll see. It's like, I don't want to open them because I know if I open it, I won't share it with you. I'm really bad about that because if I open the box and then I look at it before I share it, I'm not excited to share it anymore. So I don't want to open it. Let's see. There was a piece of jewelry you set aside from the last jewelry life. I still want it. Oh boy, what was it? Well, we'll have to see if I can find it. You'll have to remind me what it is. Anyway, yeah. So I'm excited to get some jewelry stuff. I think one of the boxes is a fun box, and the other 2 are, I can't even remember. The other 2 are mixed jewelry. So, all right, you guys. I'll see you on the next one. And thanks for hanging out, you guys. I'm so glad to see a lot of familiar faces and names. Makes me so happy. I'll see you soon. Bye.